Hi, everybody. Hi, all you lovely creative people. This is June from Woken Witch Lane Designs. How are we tonight? I'm doing good. Brushed my hair, brushed my teeth, and I ate all three things I needed to do. I'm going to pop out chat over here. Just to, oops, where'd it go? Oh, it's right down here. Goodness, this is a new and exciting place for it. There we go. And I'm going to lose it once I switch, but I figured I would do that anyway. Hello. Hi, whoever's here. No one seems to be in just yet, but I'll sit here and have a cup of coffee and wait for somebody to come on in. It's really funny. What do they call that? I can only see near, so I'm nearsighted, but my glasses have both. They're both, hey, Barbara. Hi, hon. I'm glad you're here. Thanks for coming in, sweetie. How you feeling today? Did you get any work done? Hey, Ashley. Oh, good. Hi, Ashley. How you doing? I didn't know, I wasn't sure. And Shannon, all three of the Higgins lovely ladies. I'm so glad you're all in. Thank you. Oh, and Joanne, you're here too. Hi, Joanne. Hi. Okay, I feel much better now. I got my four faithfuls here. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So I just want to make sure I'm not missing anybody because I don't have my glasses on because they see there's this glare, but maybe that would be better so I can see everybody. I'm so glad all four of you are on. Hi. Today, what I did was I finally took down all of my fall, Halloween, Thanksgiving decorations. And I brought up the Christmas boxes. I didn't put up the tree. I have an artificial tree, a fake tree, but that I didn't bring up. I brought up all the decorations that go around the house, and I put red candles in the candlesticks and things like that. Just light stuff. Oh, Billy is here too. Hi, Billy. Hi. I'm so glad you're watching too. That's wonderful. So tonight's going to be a very easy project because I've been missing a lot of comments in chat, and I really wanted to pay more attention to chat tonight. And the other thing is, I'm waiting. We still haven't put a, I know. I've been waiting for two different pieces of fabric that I purchased because I made this jacket for one of my little creatures out of felt, and it's just not working right. It's just too thick. It was a problem. So I bought the same color in two velvets because I wasn't sure which color green that I'd like better. So I'm waiting for that. I ordered it last week. This one takes a long time to ship, but hopefully it's pretty. I know I didn't. Ashley, that's what Megan said, because there's some decorations that I have out, like my skull and things like that. I keep it out all year. So I wasn't sure if I should put it away, but Megan said just put a Christmas hat on him or a bow. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. That's exactly what I'm going to do. Thank you for asking. I know I had to put the Halloween to get to Thanksgiving. Not that I do much for Thanksgiving. I just put out some pumpkins and stuff and some browner things. But yeah, I did put that away. And now we're ready to start decorating for Christmas. And after this marathon, I'm exhausted. Okay, I have my Halloween. I might just put it. I'm feeling better. Yes, I know you got both. Hey T, how you doing? Hi, welcome. Ashley and Shannon, they didn't even for the. Yeah, I know it did look delicious. I was bisecting it and asking Barbara what everything was. I was like, and then I drove her crazy because I don't cook ham. I don't cook fresh ham. So I wanted to know, her ham looked so delicious with those pineapple slices on it. So I was asking her how she cooked her ham. Hi, Krista, you made it. Oh, I'm so glad you made it. How are you doing, Krista? How have you been? Last time I heard from you, you seem to be doing better. So I'm really glad. Oh, and Penny's here. Hi, Penny. How you doing? How are you? Oh my goodness, I have so many people. Ben and Steven say hello. Hi, Ben. Hi, Steve. Hi, Benny. Hi, Steve. Oh, Ben. Hi, Ben. Hi, Steven. I didn't tell Benny, but he has subscribed, so he should get binged. So good. Krista made it too. Krista and Penny, that's great. Just in case if Lynn gets to watch this, hi, Lynn. I hope things are going okay for you. Just wanted to say hi to you. And sometimes Shirley doesn't come in, so hi, Shirley, but she's here. You're doing okay, great. Mike, you're here. I'm so glad you can make it. I'm sorry, Mike and I were having a funny conversation. Never mind. I was still not to because I had a bad coffee. I ended up putting out a new TV. I know she's got a new TV. I love it. Are you watching me, Barbara, on the new TV? That means I'm big. Oh, that's bad. But I did brush my hair and my teeth because if Christine comes in, I wanted to say that I brushed my hair and I brushed my teeth. Mike, you got to check the spell. Okay, good. All righty. So I have a nice group tonight. Great. I'm trying. Hi, Joanne. Okay. Hi. We all had a fantastic Thanksgiving. I had a wonderful Thanksgiving. I went into the city like I normally did. The city, it was a beautiful day. The city was gorgeous. I posted some pictures on Facebook about how pretty some of the lights were because Macy's decorations were phenomenal this year. And I'm so glad I saw it on the first night that they were presenting it because I'm sure if we go back, which we hope to do, they're going to be messed up. But maybe people won't be animals. I certainly hope so. No, hon, Billy's watching a movie. Oh, he's watching a movie. Okay, so Billy, it was fun while you were here. Okay, so I'm going to turn this around because I have a lot to talk about with this thing too. Let's see if we could do this. It's this one. High definition. Can it go any higher? No, that's it. Okay. Mirror? Wait, am I mirroring? No. There we go. Perfect. Okay, and let's get up chat. All right, I didn't miss anything. Okay. This is a print. I did not make this. I did not paint this. I purchased this print off of Amazon. And I really liked it because a group of crows is called a murder of crows. And when there's only two of them, it's not a group. That's why it says attempted murder. If you didn't understand it, if you did, that sounded really stupid that I had to explain that to you. And the person who sells it on Amazon is called Yellow Bird Art and Design. I messaged her just to let her know that, don't you love it, Shannon? I think I just love this though. I debated for so long on whether I should buy it or not buy it. And then I just said, you know what, you like it too much, just get it. It wasn't expensive at all. It was under $15, I believe. And it's an 8x10. So I contacted her just to let her know that I was going to be doing a YouTube video using her sign tonight. And I don't know if she's watching. I'm not going to, her first name is Cynthia. So if anybody sees this Cynthia, please let me know. And I don't want to say her last name. She might not want that out there, but this came from Amazon. I put the link down below, and the place that Amazon gets it from is a shop called Yellow Bird Art and Design. So I just wanted to give her credit for this beautiful piece of artwork. And what I decided to do is make my own frame for it. It has a very nice coating on it. So I think that once I make my frame for it, if I feel like I want to spray some lacquer on it or something like that, I will. But it does have a very nice coating on the sign. So I got this really big piece of particle board. I've had it for a while from Home Depot. and I don't have the really the tools to be cutting all this particle board. So I measured it out and I just used this, whatever this thing is called, an OFA, you know, where you can get the blade out. I had to keep getting new fresh blades. You just snap it off because you can't go through under just with one. You have to, I think I have to go through like 10 to 15 times just get through this. And I painted it black. It comes in like a brown color. It's particle board. And I put a hanger on the back because it's so thin. It's about 1/8 of an inch thick, maybe a little bit thicker than that. I couldn't put nails through, so I glued this on, and then I surrounded it with tape that I also glued on just to make sure. But this is not going to be really heavy, so this should hold it. I got my center of the piece, and it also put little marks where the center of this is. And this is the thing that I was asking you, Barbara, because again, I don't really paper craft that much. And I just want to get this, and then I realized, June, you don't have to worry about it. You just have to tack it down because you're going to be putting stuff around it that you are gluing to the particle board, and that'll hold it more in place. So I'm just going to put a little fabric tack, and because fabric tack has if it has any water in it at all, very little water, it will not warp the paper. Barbara is my paper crafter who I go to for any kind of help and suggestions, and I know that she uses fabric tack, so and her papers never warp. So I'm going to be doing the same thing. I'm just trying to run a bead on the top and on the bottom. And my fabric tack is getting a little old. I didn't put any acetone in it. So yeah, Lynn, if she's watching. Oh gosh. Okay. I was just trying to remember because I know the last time I didn't mention her, and I have to write myself little notes to remember what I want to say, because sometimes I forget when you go live. And my sister was with me last week, and I was so excited about that. I almost forgot everything. So now there's not a lot of, where's my mark? Okay. The fabric tack gives me a couple of seconds. Oh, and I put it on the rough side. I'm doing this all on the rough side because I wanted the glue to sink in to, I wanted the glue to have something to sink into. So I figured the rough side was the better side. There's a rough side. I don't know if you can see the texture. You really can't see. And there's a smoother side. There's no way I can show you this, right? No. Okay. And I just wanted the glue that I'm going to be using to get a grip. Okay. Now, bugs. Get these little fruit flies down here. I don't know why. They should be dead by now. It's cold. Did I do this crooked? Okay, yes you did. Hey, June, you did it crooked. Wow. I can accomplish anything. And this is what's good about fabric tack, is it gives you a little time to work if you can't get things on straight. I don't care about the top and the bottom as much as I just want the sides to be as even as possible. And I can go over more. Look how much fun we're having here. I can't even get this on right. Okay. Come on, bub. Well, don't do that to me. I made the marks in the center. I thought everything was pretty centered out, but I guess not. Yes, I have to go a little off center. Who knew I was going to have this much fun trying to get this thing down? It went down real easy when it didn't have glue on it. Okay, we're good. We're good to go. All right. Now, I did a lot of this beforehand because I wanted to get my pieces painted and also waxed before I put them on, because it would have been really hard for me to paint them after it was on. So I'm just going to lay out, here's the pieces that I use. This is from, and oh, I did this in 2-part epoxy resin. These I did in resin. I did not do them in the paper clay because I didn't want to deal with any of the cracks, and there wasn't that many of them. And the 2-part epoxy resin that I'm using is Amazing Casting Resin. You can get this at Michael's. I did not put a link below on this one. I don't think. I don't even remember. Maybe I did. But this is the kind that I used. It turns white and cures in 10 minutes. And I think most of you have used resin of one time or another, or there's plenty of people on YouTube that show you how to use resin, and they do it and all of that stuff. I am not the expert on using resin. I still had, and I'll show you what problems I had earlier. But I made all my pieces. Oh, and that's what I was talking about. These pieces are from the Thornton medallion mold. And this is what I wanted to also say about some of the links. And Joanne, I'm glad you brought you brought this to my attention. And the one thing I forgot to do was to link that Etsy shop you were talking about. When I put my links below of what I use, that you can go and just look at the pictures, and then you can figure out and go shop around on the internet is, I guess, what I'm trying to say. I'm just giving you some places to look so that you could see the product, so you can compare it. Some of the prices on Amazon are higher if you shop around, and Joanne had given me an Etsy store because she had just recently bought some molds. And the prices in the Etsy store with the free shipping, even though I get free shipping on Amazon because I'm a Prime member, but her prices were better. So any of the links below that I give, look at the product just to see what the product looked like, and then do your own shopping, because you probably could find most of the molds that I've used for cheaper someplace else. So I use this is the Thornton medallion. I use this one a lot because I love these little swirly things. And then this piece is the same piece that I used on my Grateful hat. And that's that Crazy Michaels one that I got from Michaels, the Evil Ted cosplay mold. I don't think they have these anymore. I don't know for sure. I don't go looking, but I bought this in the, the clearance area. So I'm not sure if they have these anymore. And then the only other thing that I used on this was this also IOD trimming mold. And I used this piece here. And because this is the one that's the shortest out of all, as you can tell, because they put their logo on here. So that means I had to piece 2 pieces together, which wasn't a lot of fun, but I'll show you that in a second. I'm trying to lay these out because I want to do something a little bit different with this. You see this here, this edging here? I want to make sure that I have it a little bit higher than it is, but I want to know how high I should go. And I don't know that until I put my pieces on. I don't want to see any white of the print. So that one's going there. And I want to do it ahead of time before I put these down. I don't know why I made two. Well, I made two of these because I thought I was going to put one down here, but I'm just going to put one of these up there. And I forgot if this is the way I did it. No, I think I did it this way. Oh, the circle? You're getting the circle of doom? Oh, no. I hope it's not my link. I had trouble for a minute, too. Oh, goodness gracious. I want a piece of the whole of the Thornton medallion to go above this. But in doing that, is this right? Yeah, this is right. The way to go like that. If I tilt it more, let me get this all in the picture. If I tilt it more, that might be better. So this will take a while, me figuring this out. Okay, I think I like that there. Okay, this is the strip. Hey, Martha. Hi, Martha. How you doing? I'm glad you could make it. This is the strip, but I had to piece it. So I connected it here. I have to cut it down, but I figured I would piece it here because if I had to work at the place where I had to piece it, and I think you could still see the line right there. I'm not crazy about that, but I can try to work on it more when it's on here. So I glued it together. I used fabric tack. That didn't work so well. So then I put some of that CA glue in there, the crazy glue, and that seemed to hold it better. But just to give it some more support while I was messing with it, I put a piece of tape down on the back. And I had to make two of them. One of them I think is better than the other. I think I did a better job at hiding it on this one. And I left them without the bronze wax. I'll do the bronze wax afterwards. I'm not crazy about how I filled the hole on this one. But on this one, okay, on the one that I am okay with, I had to even, you can't make a little bit of resin, and I just realized that I have that resin that you put the black light on, but here I tried to use just a little bit of paper clay on the crack, so it wouldn't be that bad. I mean, I could still see it, but I'm going to try to put one over here and the other crack down here so it's not so noticeable, but I don't have to put these on just yet. What I want to do is try to get these placed where I want them so I can sort of do the same thing but a little bit lower, like here, because this effect is being erased by me putting the molds on. So I think that's pretty good. I think I like that. So let me take this piece off and see. And see if I could just lightly trace here so I can see what I'm doing. It doesn't have to be exact, but just to give me an idea. Sorry, my head's going to be in the way because this paper doesn't take to tracing very easily. And I'll show you why I'm doing this in a second. Okay. Can I see those marks? Vaguely. Vaguely. And I'm going to do the same. Let's move this up so you can see. Okay, that one I can see. This doesn't look like it's going. Okay. And the good thing about this is if I really mess it up, I can buy another print. So I have, okay, I'm checking chat a lot tonight. You still getting the doom? Circle of doom, Barbara? Okay, so I was thinking I could use these, like everybody. Oh, that's pretty. Yeah, I can. Just to, I think I can. Just to make the brown part of this go down a little bit lower. And then just a little bit on the sides. It doesn't need to have too much on the sides. And this is Tim Holtz Distressed Ink Vintage Photo. And I wanted it to like meld a little bit more. Okay. Not to look like so. No, not right now. Good. Good. And this is black soot. And I definitely want to go a little bit later with the black soot. If we can. We'll see. Oops, this is not. Ooh, I like that look even better. Finger painting time. I can never be a criminal. I have my fingerprints all over everything. You're not going to see a lot of this mess that I'm making here. Is this even wet? Yes. Okay. So now let's see how it looks. This was on this side. No, no, no. Wait, which side was which? Here we go. No, that wasn't for that one. This is for this one. Okay. See, it doesn't look so bad when you put the things back on it. And where did this go? This went right up here like this. Okay. Your tablet, Joanne, is haunted. That's what's bad with your tablet. It's a haunted tablet. I like how it does that though. It goes from one way to another without you even. Oh, I could wash this off. Look at that. Oh, if you make mistakes. Oh, this is lovely. That's because there's a nice coating on this. You know, I got the, well, I don't know what you get if you want to get iPhones. If you're an iPhone user, Apple products. I bought the, can I do it with this? Ooh, gosh, yes, I can. Whoa, hold on. I bought myself a Motorola G, and they're getting better and better. And I'm a Droid person. I'm not an iPhone person. And I know a lot of people are iPhones, which is all good. But the only thing I don't like on my Motorola G is the camera isn't as good. But hopefully, and I was able to purchase it because it was like under $200. And I don't want to spend a fortune for a cell phone that gets beat up. You know, I don't need to have an iPhone. They're very nice, but I don't need to have one. I just want to have something that works and can take good pictures. That's all. All right. Now, I'm not sure I like that area, but I'm just going to go with it right now because there's nothing else I can do. Now, the other thing is I don't want to see the print through the holes. So I spent $80 at Walmart. Decent phone. Not bad, Martha. That's much better than what I was talking about. That's very good. Okay, so I have to paint a little bit down here. And this thing that's on this is it's pretty good. It's resisting the paint a little bit. And I don't know if those watermarks are going to stay, but again, I am going to put some lacquer on this, I think, when all is said and done. I just don't want to see the holes of the moles through this. So now we're going to have to wait for paint to dry. Oh, a Samson note. I heard that's good. I was cleaning my paper cutter today, and my paper cut. Oh, Barbara. Ugh, I hate those paper cuts. Mine's finally healing. Well, this was a scissor cut, and of course, my fingers are dirty. I figured, you know what? This is the perfect live stream. I'm not going to get my hands dirty. I'm not going to get them all filled with paint. That didn't last very long. Didn't last very long at all. Okay, so I just don't want to see any white through the moles. Hopefully I got all the areas. This is, I globbed the paint on here. It'll never dry. Okay. So do you like Band-Aids, Barbara? Mike doesn't like Band-Aids. I love Band-Aids. I look like a mummy. I'm surprised I didn't look like a mummy when I cut my finger. I was putting Band-Aids all over the place. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm going to bleed out. Nothing like a little drama, you know? That was your paper cutter? Is that one that goes back and forth like that? Gets just hurt for a little while. See, that's why the bandages were good. I bandaged this thing so fast it didn't even have time to start throbbing. There was blood all over the place. It was a mess, but it didn't hurt that much. Thank goodness. You got 9 more. We don't need one of them. We can get rid of it. Okay. Alrighty. I'm waiting for things to dry. Oh, it's one of those that go like this, Barbara? Okay. I don't know if I finished my statement, but I heard one of the Samsung, sorry, it's not the really strong guy. The Samsung is one of them. I don't know which one, has a really good camera on it. You put a bandage? I love Band-Aids. I absolutely adore Band-Aids. Come on. So do any of you have your Christmas decorations up? I know Shannon and Ashley don't. We can start working. Let's start working. Okay. What am I doing? I'm going to use my Liquitex Matte Super Heavy Gel Acrylic Medium. Well, these names. What? $2,000? Wait, let's not say that like a New Yorker. $2,000? And yeah, for $2,000, the darn thing better charge itself. I know, Samsung. I'm saying everything wrong. What phone is it? Strong guy, I know. I can't. Well, that's what he was, right? The strong guy. Samson. We're talking about Samson and Delilah, right? Is it Delilah? It's my New York accent. What can I tell you guys? Okay, we're going to use two different types of glue. And I need my thingy. I need my little spatula. Well, people have been putting up Christmas lights around here. And I don't want to say anything because I don't know who's on, who might not be talking and who's ever not talking. Hi, how you doing? Cora, you're here. Can't stay, but love you. Ding, da, da, ding. I know it's Christmas time. Hi, my sister. Okay. I'm glad you stopped in. Um, we should have lessons block by block on how to put up Christmas lights. Okay. That's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say because the view I have is very interesting. Uh, 155 and up for 4.5 footers. Almost bought one. Oh, okay. I think oh, Teresa, we have to talk. Okay. Yeah, I know. I gotta tell you. For a baby ornament and looked at their trees. That's not 155 isn't bad, but did you compare it to Michael's? But are you getting a white tree or a silver tree? Because I looked on Facebook and I saw you shared a post, I think, of a white silver tree. I wasn't sure. I was on my phone. I did buy a lion head ornament. Oh, that's lovely. You know, you have, well, you had that lion mold. You can make ornaments out of that and then paint them because you love to paint. You're a good paint. It was the flock tree. Oh, it was flocked. Who could tell? I was on my phone. Okay, my sister, take care. I'll talk to you soon. Love you. I like flock trees. You know, I normally, like for a long time, I wasn't liking flock trees. I thought they were pretty, but I've been watching a lot of YouTubers using the flocked trees, and they are so beautiful. Because I'm watching these people showing me how to decorate the tree. I'm not changing my tree. My tree has been the same for years. It's red and gold. That's it. I put the beaded garland on it, whatever. I put in a few things. I made a lot of the ornaments. That's what it's going to stay. When the kids leave, they can take some of the ornaments or all of them with them. Did you flock it yourself or did you buy it flocked, Martha? Because I watched somebody flock a tree too. It's a messy job, but I watched them. Okay, so how am I putting, let me just double check if this is dark enough, because after this, the job is done, really. It's going to be the quickest live stream in the history of June live streams. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Is this where I'm putting it? Yeah, I got a lot more to, I got a lot, see, I couldn't see where my lines went. Hold on, guys. I can't see my lines. Samson Gallery Z is the $2,000 one. Be careful with the flocking. Yeah, I didn't say anything. I said flocking. Oh, goodness. I was thinking Rory was gonna come in here. Wait, is this the right way? No, it's this way. Holy moly poo. Here we go. So I don't even remember how I'm doing this. I thought I had it. I thought I didn't do enough, or did I? Because I want this to come up a little bit. Yeah, I did enough. Okay. I want this to come off. Oh, got to come a little bit down. Maybe not off too much. Okay. Now that I got this sort of where I want it, I really wanted it up a little bit more, but I think I put too much gesso over there. So I don't think anybody's going to notice that. Let's get one down so I can figure out where the other one's going to go. I'm saying it right. I'm paying attention, I think. Okay, so what do I want to use besides this? That would hold it right away. Do I want to be venturous? Oh, let's be venturous. We're live, right? Why not? Let's not stab ourselves with the... Okay. Going to use some of this Gorilla Super Gel in spots. Just a couple of spots. This is sort of like what everybody does with their... what do you call that? The 6000. What is that? I forgot the name of it. Holy moly! I'm really not remembering anything anymore. The something 6000. What's that glue? And then the hot glue. But I don't like hot glue, as everybody knows. E6000. Thank you, Martha. E6000. And then we have to ice this. Thank you, Krista. I've done that. I do have a hot glue gun. Hardly ever use it, but I have done that thing where you hot glue it and you use the E6000 and all that stuff. And that's the only reason why I would use the hot glue, because I just this is for me and my crafting. Okay, I just don't trust it to stay together. And this has been something that I've done even when a long time ago when I was making Christmas ornaments. I would use glue, but then I try to, if I could put it together with the nail or something like that, I would do so. Just gonna move this down a little bit. Okay. Is that right? I hope. There we go. Yeah, I wanted it to swerve. Okay. Let's get a... What are you laughing at, Michael? What did I say? I don't even remember. You know, that's what happens when you're on live. You don't even remember what you're talking about from one moment to the next. Okay. That thing was on there. Good. And I didn't attach my fingers. Even better. I went up a little bit higher. I'm just trying to get any of this off. It dries clear, but oh, and I didn't really have to butter all of this, but I did. Okay. Thank you. See, I put a lot on. All right, we'll just smush it. I'm going to paint the back of this again. Let's see if we can get some of this off. So Teresa, did you get to decorate yet? Are you decorated? I know my sister has her tree up already. She sent me, or almost and totally decorated. When you have a fake tree, and maybe it's because I'm getting old and stuff, you take one day to fluff that stupid thing, you know, because there's a lot of fluffing. And I see, you know, I watch these YouTubers and they're getting and I watch to make sure. Nothing yet? Okay. Um, I got candles. I got candles up, Teresa. I did put the red candles in because I had to take the Thanksgiving candles out. And I'm watching them. And I watch to see if their outfits are the same, if they can fluff and decorate all at the same time. And a lot of them do. And I'm just either that or they wear the same outfit the next day because fluffing takes a long time. And oh, I'm scraping off the paint. Well, I'm going to have to repaint that anyway. That's okay. See, this is the one thing about the resin molds that I'm not too crazy about. Once you paint a paper mold, when you use the paper clay, it doesn't come off. The paint doesn't come off. But these resin molds, where'd the paintbrush go? In the water? Okay. Once you these resin molds, it doesn't, the paint doesn't stay on, it comes right off. But the resin molds don't crack and they get hard in 10 minutes. So it's sort of like one is good, one isn't, you don't know. I'm hoping, yes. Well, I think I'm going to, since I'm still waiting for this fabric that is taking an eternity to get here, so I can't continue doing what I've been wanting to do, which is finish this other project. I'll do a little bit of decorating tomorrow, just organize myself, because to get the fake tree out from underneath the house, am I doing the same thing? Yeah, I'm doing the same thing I just did. Buttering parts I don't need to butter. Okay. Well, hey. What is that saying? The definition of insanity is doing the same thing and hoping for a different outcome. Wax pigments are better on resin. Probably, yes, I'm sure they are, because I know acrylic. I know that this the gesso isn't so great on it. Oh, wait, I need a little bit over here. There you go. And I'm making a conscientious effort. I bought new paintbrushes, so I'm really making the effort to try to keep them clean. And I've been watering them. I'm watering my paintbrushes, cleaning them in the sink with soap. Like tonight before I go to sleep, I will clean this brush, even though I'm dipping it in water to clean it out. But this heavy gel medium, if it sticks in here, it's going to make this brush an absolute mess. Whew, that was stressful. So much easier when I didn't have to, when I was just playing with it. Okay, let's move on down to the bottom. Here we go. Okay, I think I want it this way. Oh, I missed. Oh, tell me I have to paint some more. I'll just go down a little lower. Will that line erase? Yeah, look at that. It erases. I'm going to go down a little bit more so I don't have to paint anymore. Okay. What are you, what are you getting me, Mike? You know, I can't even remember what I just said. So what are you getting me? It's going to be a surprise? I thought you were going to get me some more Tito's because, no, let's not talk about that. Wax pigments? I don't even know. You know what, Krista? I don't even know what wax pigments are. I'm saying, yeah, wax pigments. I don't know. Are you talking about these things? Oh, go under the camera. The Prima Wax? I'm saying, yeah, like I know everything that she's talking about, and I don't even know. Okay, where we're going to put these together. Where'd the other one go? Hello. There you go. There you are. Okay. No, we wanted it more like that, didn't we? Did we? No, I think I'm doing this all backwards, but you know what? That's fine. Whatever. It's going to be framed. Yes, that's what I use to highlight these. I use this Bronze Age to highlight them, but I had to paint them black first. Because I painted too much black here, so we're going to have to go up a little bit there. Is this what I wanted? I don't even know. I wanted this to go like that so it matches. So this isn't, and this one's not in the crease, and there's no way I'm going to get to move that one. Can I move that one? This one? Go a little bit more over. Okay, and get it up. Because I'm trying to, see these little loops? I'm trying to make sure that the loops are the same on both. Good night, Martha. I love them too, Krista. I do. We have to wash it. I needed some wassailing, Mike. We got to start wassailing again. Okay, do I like that? Well, I think I'm going to have to match that up there, so I have to like it, right? Yes, sirree. Is that the way I decided to do it? Yes, because this wasn't going right like that. Wait. No. Okay. Yes, okay. So let's get one down. And I can put that and butter it all the way up to just a little turn. So let's do that. So let's give this some of this glue. Ooh, that was a lot, June. And I'm being very brave. My acetone is over at my desk. So I have to put a little over here. Get this. I bet you Christine forgot about me again. Gonna have to talk to her about forgetting about me all the time. Okay. I hope Martha's still here because I wanted to read this. And I'm not referring to you, Martha, at all, but yeah, Christy, I don't know. She forgot about me last time. I don't even know if she saw the post. I'm back. They had their snack and water and goodnight kisses. And oh, good. Your doggies are down. I saw this really pretty quote on Facebook, and there's been things that have been going on with people and with everyone, you know, even I have some things going on myself, you know, trying to figure out. Okay. Thank you, Barbara. That's okay. So I saw this really pretty quote on Facebook, and I'm not referring to anybody in particular, but I think that you know, a lot of times when things are going on, I didn't share it because it was a post from like a group that, I don't know. If it was a personal, like one of you people who put it on, I wouldn't have felt bad, but this is like a group and I don't want to share from a group posting. Okay, let's hold this. Let's try to, I'm lining the edge of my particle board with one, oh, I was lining it. And just so I can see better, this is sticking out the same way, but this goes up a little bit more. Okay. I think we're good. All right. So my quote is, and I really like this, when you feel broken, remember that a kaleidoscope is made of broken pieces, and when we look into it, we see something beautiful. I just thought that was a very pretty quote for people when they're going through some hard times. Good night, Krista. Thank you for coming in. I know that there's a big time difference. Good night, sweetie. I know I haven't been messaging, you know, I wanted to talk, but I just get involved with all these crazy things and then it slips my mind. So you have a lovely night, and I'm so glad that you came in. Thank you. Thank you, Barbara. Thank you, Shannon. I thought that was really pretty too. Okay. Now, before I put these on, because I'm going to have to do something else to get those to stay on, I'm going to see if I can, okay, so here, now that I showed you where my boo-boo was on these, or not the boo-boo, where you have to attach it, just going to put some of the wax. I'm so glad this finger is back to working because it was really hard to use these waxes with the finger not working. Now we're going to cut this. Now I want one area where it has a crack on the up over here, and then the other one down here, so it doesn't look that noticeable. And then I'm going to probably put like a little paper clay in where over here in this area, so you don't see that they're, you know, I could try to cut this. Okay, two things. Let's get this up so you can see. I know, Teresa. I know Teresa loves the waxes. Yours is called Vintage Silk. I could try to cut this at an angle. I'm trying to get it so you can see. What is this light doing besides, well, if I do that, it'll just probably fall on me. Okay. I could try to cut this on an angle so it fits in here better, but that's getting too technical for me. Honestly, far too technical. So what we're going to do is cut it down to where I think it would fit, and it would be right here. Now, I'm not going to remember where that is. Give me this. Wait. Because once you mess this up, I have to make two pieces again. And I'd have to make one piece again. And I really don't want to make any more of this. So I'm going to have to cut it right there. Okay, let's make a little notch, and let's try now. I'm trying to make a little notch on this so I remember where it is without cutting my finger. Okay, just put your hand there. Where's that cutter? I love this thing. There we go. Where'd it go? You see, you take your eye off of it for a second and you lose it. Where'd it go? Oh, it's right here, right? Madonna mia. I thought I put a notch, but I can't see where my notch is. Is this where my notch is? This stuff is so hard sometimes. Don't lose sight of it. Yeah, that's where the notch is. Don't lose sight. Get this in the right way. Get this turned around. You know, it's not the end of the world. If I mess up, I can always make another one. But I don't feel like it. Okay, here we go, guys. Keep your fingers crossed. There we go. For better or for worse. Let's see. Well, we can trim it down if I went too big. All right, you know what? I'm going to have to take a little off the edge, just so it fits a little bit better. So this is, I could move this around. I could move this little bar here on this cutter, but we're just going to eye it right now. I just want a little bit of the tip off on this side, just a little bit. And a little bit of the tip off. How do I do this? This way? Oh, this is awkward. But you know what? Hopefully it'll work. I saw the chat move. Hold on a second. I'll get to it. There we go. There she is. Hi, Christine. How are you, sweetie? Do I need to move it over a little bit more? Just a little bit. She made it. Yay. Christine made it this time. Yay. How you feel? You're still coughing? Okay. Christine hasn't been feeling well. And I'm coughing. Wait, okay, move you over for a sec. Oh, we're running it. Okay, too much stuff. Too much stuff. Get out of here. I don't need all of this stuff over here. I'm shaking the camera. Sorry, guys, ladies and gents. I am just trying to get some room. It's much easier to cut these things on the mat. Okay. I guess if I cut too much, I have to put some paper clay in here anyway. Come on. Okay. And I will do that. We good? Oh, now we're a little short. Of course we are. But you know what? It's working. It's going to go because I'm going to paper clay that. All right. And it's got to come out here a little bit. I'm going to put paper clay in between this little crack over here so it goes down to here so it doesn't look so bad and feather it out. But at least it's working. So we can put this one down. But let's just see. Is it the same on this side? Oh, yes, it is. So I can Now this one is going to have the crack down here, so we want the crack on the other one up there. So I can use this one to measure this one. Where's this thing? Make sure. Whenever I do this, that, what is it, this old house? Measure twice, cut once. There we go. All right. So now this side is done also. He's still in the hospital, but doing better? Great, good. All right, what did I want? I wanted to put some of the, everything is falling. And why do I need the pencil? I don't need the pencil anymore. Let's get the pencil off. I'll put more of this here, and then we'll just he's doing better. I'm glad he's doing better. And then we're buttering it because I don't ice cakes, so this is what I ice. I'm a very I'm not a Megan's the better birthday. She makes the birthday cakes and she ices them. I just, because I tried icing a couple of times, and you would think that I don't enjoy it. Okay, let's get that out of the way. Okay, we're a little rough, but you know what? We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. You'll shoot your eye out. I know, because I'm not wearing my glasses. But you missed it, Christine, because you came on late. I brushed my hair and I brushed my teeth. Sweetness. Okay, so now I wanted this to go. Hey, Megan's. What? Yes, you do ice cakes. You do a wonderful job icing cakes. Megan's taken over all of the baking of the holiday cookies, and even she did a lovely job on her brother's cake last year. I didn't do it. She did. It was very cute. I have pictures. I don't have them right here, but I have pictures. Hey, Megs, were you the first one to like it?
No, I was the 8th.
You were the 8th one to like it? Wow. I got 7 or 8 likes? Nice. Because I lost a subscriber. Someone jumped ship. Poor thing. That's okay. You're watching The Christmas Story? Is that on one of the chat? Is that on just TV or like Netflix or something? I'm making a mess. And now you can tell why I don't ice cakes, because I'm making a mess. Tony, Antonio, how are you? Oh, good. I'm glad you came on, because I want to share your finished picture of the wreath. How are you? You getting ready for Christmas? Did you decorate already? Why did I put that on without dry fitting it? Okay, is it gonna work? No. All right, this is gonna get messy now, guys. This is gonna get messy now. Shoot. I don't know why I did not dry fit this before. You see, the old adage. Darn. Okay. I don't want my mat to get dirty. Move over. I also have crazy glue on this thing, so I'm getting my we're in the middle of a crisis. I've been sick. So you didn't get to, did you get to celebrate? Now that I made a mess out of that whole thing, you didn't get to celebrate Thanksgiving? This is what happens when you don't do what you're supposed to do, guys. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. You know, I was sick a couple of years back for Thanksgiving. I didn't even know it. Okay. We managed to have a stressful moment there, but we're good. We're back to being good. Got some, now I'm doing more stupid things. It's okay. Slow up. It's not a problem. We have plenty of time. Okay. All right. So far we have this. And all of these little areas like in here, like I said, I'm going to paper clay it so you're not going to see it. You know, I have to say this, and this is probably going to get me booed, but I have never watched that movie. I have never watched that movie. And I really should, because I know it's a classic. My sister and I watch, well, what's that? Mr. Magoo's Christmas Carol every year. And there are some years, of course, that she's not here. So I think one year we watched it. She was in California and I was here, and we put it on at the same time. That was funny. But we watch this every single year. Okay, hold on, Tony. I'm going to find your Christmas here. Okay, this I showed you the last time where it wasn't done. And now he sent me a picture of it done. Look at that beauty. Can you see it? Look at that beautiful wreath. You did a gorgeous job on that, Tony. Beautiful job. Love the Mr. Magoo Christmas. Yeah, we have it. I bought it. First, I bought it in a VHS, and then I had to get it as a DVD. And you have to watch the new Christmas Carol. Yeah, that's coming out. The new Christmas Carol thing. I mean, the new Christmas Story is coming out. Isn't that pretty? It's a beautiful wreath. Okay. So we have gotten this far. I think I can put these clippers away. Tony, do you make them? Do you make them to sell them, or do you just made it for yourself? See how stressful I could make this now. All right, where are they? I have these super glue foaming foam, not foaming. It's not foaming. It's foam mounting tape. We're gonna see. I had one on here before, but I doubled it and it was too thick and it's pulling off everything. Yeah. Too expensive to ship. Yes. Yep. Absolutely. I know. That's, and Joanne has an Etsy shop and I have an Etsy shop, as you know, but Joanne has an Etsy shop too. And that's a whole nother, like, if you're shipping one thing, you can go and buy boxes at, I forgot where I got them, Paper Mart or Yuli or something like that. I had to go and buy all these boxes because I wanted to have a bulk of boxes. You're not Amazon. No. And the thing with that is that if you sell them, you have to, like, when we post it, we have to put the poundage on it, blah, 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 and how much it is so that people know how much it is to ship. So we have to weigh it. At least for my things, I have to weigh them and then weigh a box that I think I'm going to put it in. It's a lot being, having an Etsy shop that people have no idea of what goes on because, people are always saying, why don't you sell your stuff? And I was like, oh, okay, I'll go, I'll try Etsy. And then, because I know my cousin makes beautiful watercolors, my cousin Johnny, and lovely watercolors. I have a couple of his pictures that he sent to me. And the ones I have are just like gray and black and white. And it's very hard to do watercolors in those colors. If you because you need, the white is usually the paper. You just leave the paper. I love watercolor, but they're hard. And I don't paint anymore anyway. It wasn't something that I find I paint enough, but not. And they were asking me, about the Etsy shop. And I said, well, you have to get things to ship it in. You have to start getting what your policies are. Are you going to take returns? How fast you're going to turn around and ship something? They want to know all of that. Then they make suggestions. Well, people like it better if you do it really quick and this, that, and the other thing. I mean, they were putting, it's a lot of pressure. I don't know, Joanne, do you find that the shipping is well, you offer more free, I don't offer free shipping anymore. I did for a while, but that for, I don't know, for maybe a month or two, but it was very bothersome. I'm using all sorts of glue here today. I don't trust the sticky thing. So I'm just going to use some fabric tack. I trust the fabric tack more than the stick that was on the mounting. Is it reaching? See, now when I put two of them on, it didn't reach. All right, is it going on an angle? I don't care if it goes on an angle. That's fine because it'll bring you into the picture. Not all of it is getting there, see? But if I put two on, it's too high. See, oh, you can't see what I'm looking at. It's like on a curve, and I wanted it. Am I putting it too far up? Maybe that's it. Okay, don't get crazy now, thingy. No, now it's not going at all. All right, let's play. This is only fabric tack. Oh, you don't buy the Etsy? Thank you, Teresa. You don't buy the Etsy shipping labels? Labels. Oh. Okay. you need a printer. Oh, okay. Yeah, because then you got to print them. But to me, that's not hard. The calculating is hard because you weigh the object, you weigh the box, and then you have to put in a couple of extra ounces for all the packing material that you use on it. It's, well, I don't think my cousin decided to sell anything on Etsy because once I was explaining all of these things that you have to do. Don't fall on my print. I saw you moving. I saw you. You were trying to sneak in there, bud. I saw that. Let's see if this is good enough now. Maybe it'll be too high, but at least it'll be straight. It's a little higher than I want it, but at least, wait, I wanted it to go like that more so that these curves are in between those curves. Okay. Sorry, my head, if my head comes in. Yeah, okay. So that means I gotta put 2 on this. Did I start to put it on this one? Oh, this is the one I used to put it on. Okay. Now this one is only really gonna have it right here. Okay. So let's put them on. Ooh. You're trying not to make noise? We hear you. You're still watching? Oh, how lovely. Oh, Megan says, hello, everybody. She's watching upstairs, but she's not commenting. But she said to me, Ma, because I said, Megan, why don't you come in? Whatever. And she goes, Mom, I I'm one of the first people who like your videos. I'm like, okay, I'll take it. Yes. Teresa, she can see it. So I'm not going to start screaming upstairs because people are going to think I live in a mansion, but with me screaming, you have a post. Yeah, Joanne, you sort of get a feel for it with certain things. You get a feel for how much they're going to be. But with my stuff, because with my stuff, because everything is so different in size, and sometimes I don't even have the correct box size when I do it, and I'm just hoping that I'll get something from Amazon and I'll keep the box. I am a box hoarder, and I'm also the air pocket pillow things. I'm a hoarder with all of that. Those I keep. Because a lot of my stuff is not even close to being standard. And then certain things weigh a ton and certain things, don't weigh as much. So that I can pretty much figure. But like the Headless Horseman, he weighs a ton. He weighs a lot. I think he's like, now when I say he weighs a lot, he weighs like over 3 pounds. I think close to 3 pounds. And that's a lot for when you're shipping from Etsy. And there we go. I can't pull out, and because it's black on black, it's hard to see. But it's not, that part of it is done. The pieces are all done. They're on there. Now, since we have some time, because it's only 8:25, wow. I thought I was flying through this, flying through this thing. I thought I was like, let's get that paintbrush in the water. I thought I was really moving with steam. I thought it was only like 5 to 8. It's like, what am I going to do for an hour? Okay, I'm going to get some paper clay. It's right in the refrigerator down here. Now it's a walk, but it's good to get up. So I get some more circulation. Okay, all this stuff can go. I don't need it. Okay. Megan's getting to be, thank you. Megan's getting to be such a great cook. She made spanakopia. What she does is, even though she only goes into her job twice a week, but she works from home Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And she goes in on Tuesdays and Thursdays. She sets it up where she makes her lunches for the week. She cooks one day and makes her lunches for the week. She got all these cute little containers, and she divvies out her meals. So she made this delicious spanakopia, and she tells me tonight now, because she usually cooks on Sunday. So I get little tastes, heck, I'm the mom. I should get tastes. I don't know how I'm going to do that one. So let me think about this side first. I get little tastes of everything, which is lovely. Yeah. Okay, this is garbage. Get that out of here. And so she made the spanakopia, and I really like that one. So she told me today, when she came home, she goes, there's 2 pieces in the fridge. You can have one that were extra. You can have one of those 2 pieces tomorrow. And I was like, oh, wow. I love. And Eddie's doing pretty good too. He cooks his own stuff. He's been making a lot of chicken and ramen noodles. He buys the ramen noodles, and I don't know, he has some kind of, I should have put glue on there. I don't know why I'm doing this wrong, but whatever. He makes some kind of a chicken dish that smells delicious with ramen noodles on it. So both of my kids are cooking their own food, which is lovely. So every once in a while, I'll cook like a big pot of something. I wasn't feeling so great over the weekend, so I made myself some chicken soup. And I just didn't feel like having it just the soup anymore. So I heated it up yesterday with I just put a whole bunch of rice in it and let the rice cook in it, and that was very good. It's nice when your kids learn how to cook and they cook what they want. Yes, it is a blessing, right, Teresa? I don't have to cook anymore. Now, if this needs more support, this one, the top one, my light really is not. If the top one needs more support, why is this light not really working? Hold on, let me switch this. Would it be better? Oh, move the coffee. We're moving things around, guys. Hold on. Everything is going. The camera. Okay. Let's see if I can get this light to show more of what I'm doing. I got to get myself a better camera, but a better camera costs like, sorry, this was in my mouth. I should have learned that too, not to put things in my mouth anymore, because I think I burnt my lip from that. A better camera, the next better camera is like $600, and that's not going to be something I can afford just yet. Does this light work? I don't even know what, there we go. No? Why is it there? It goes light and then it goes dark. Oh, why aren't you sticking? Stick. Come down a little bit. There, now you can see what I'm doing. That's great, Barbara. I'm glad both you girls can cook too. Benny cooks a lot too. Teresa's older son. He loves cooking. They don't have to, they don't have to be chefs, or whatever some of those good chefs were, but they should know how to make their own food. The thing I like is that, well, Eddie too, like the raviolis that we make every Christmas, they know the recipe. I'm not sure, well, I'm not sure if Eddie knows the recipe, but I know Megan does. Loves to make a mess in your kitchen. Well, yeah, that too. I'm using all sorts of glues today. That was Aileen's tacky glue that I'm using. I find it works better with paper clay. And now I'm sculpting. Who knew? See, now I would love to be able to cut this little piece off, but maybe if I feel like sitting here for an hour trying to get those pieces off, which I'll probably do, you know that, I'll probably sit here and try to fix them. Okay. Thank you, Joanne. Thank you, Teresa. Thank you, Barbara. I hope if the lady who did this, Yellowbird Art and Design, I hope she comes in and came in. Maybe she's not talking, but at least likes what I did with her print. I have the raven, which is above me, my big raven. I have another raven on the side over here. So this is going to be my third raven picture. And once this dries a little bit, I find, see, I came on with such clean fingers today. I want you to know my hands were clean. Look at them now. Yes, love leftovers. Love the leftovers. When I'm sculpting with paper clay, it's not the greatest of mediums to sculpt with. I really just like to use the paper clay to fill in problems and to make molds. But I can always, it takes a while for this stuff to dry, and you can always play with it a little bit more as it's drying. And I probably will be fussing with this. As you know, I'll be fussing off the, and I keep crossing this with wet fingers. Leftovers are good. Eddie doesn't like leftovers that much, really, which is a pain. But you know, his father didn't like leftovers either, which was also a pain. My bump ass's dog got the turkey. Whoa! They got the turkey, huh? This thing keeps moving. Will you stop moving? Hopefully it'll stiffen up when the glue dries, because now you're getting crooked. Do I have to glue? I have to glue you. Okay, you're next on the hit parade. Let's get some in there while I'm gluing. And can you even see what I'm doing? Here you go. You don't I reheat chicken. The thing I won't reheat is coffee. I hate that. I'll drink cold. I'd rather have it cold. I hate reheated coffee. I don't care if it's nuked. I don't care if I try to put it on the stove and warm it gently. I hate. Barbara, they eat half your sandwiches, or oh, I keep being off camera. I'm sorry. I'm just, if I don't like, I go back and forth. Okay, so if we're going to talk about how long time-wise this is taking me about 2 hours to do this, plus cutting this backer board, the what do you call, particle board, and then doing all the molds. So that was about another hour. So this, just framing a print, is a 3-hour job. My I was talking to my sister about my shop, and just sales and just things in general, and she made this suggestion that maybe I should start. Can you even see when I'm off screen? I'm sorry. She's made the suggestion that maybe I should put some cheaper things or less expensive, make some stuff just to boost sales. Because I don't know about you, Joanne, but that Etsy sale didn't do anything that for me. And I don't know if it's still on. I think I checked it today. I think it's still on today. I'm not sure. I don't know if, time sort of mills. I don't know if I checked it today or yesterday. So nada for you too? Yeah, I'm not sure that Etsy sale and Cyber Monday, today's Tuesday. Cyber Monday was yesterday. I don't know for how long the sale goes for, but it really didn't do very much for me. Okay, this one needs a little bit more on this side. It's over on the 30th. Okay. Did you do the full 20%? Because I only did 10. Okay. Oh. And I'm going off screen again. Oh, this thing is not, come on. I'm gonna take care of you. You're gonna get glued down, you. But you're moving too much. Ow. Just smacked my own camera. Sorry, people. Why are you moving so much? Okay, I'm gonna glue you down because that's bothering me. All right. I'm going to be messing with that a little bit more. See, that thing, it keeps moving. You can't see it because it was off camera. Let's go up, making you dizzy. I'm sorry. What? Now, why isn't this thing going the right way? Okay. You're moving far too much for me. So we will take care of you right now. A little dab will do ya. Once this stuff dries, it's like a rock. It takes a while for it to dry, but once it does dry, and because it fills in, this thing is not going to be moving anymore. There we go. Put that in the water. Put that away. Yeah, I'm sorry. Didn't mean to get you guys sick with this moving and hitting of the camera. Moving everything out of the way. Put my glue back where it belongs. And now, okay. Ugh. Gonky fingers. So that's it. Let's get this stupid light, whatever this light's doing. I'm not quite sure what this light's doing. This is not, and then you can get to peel all this stuff away. I think I mentioned it before. I'm not really liking, I don't know, it didn't used to bother me, but now paper clay drying on my hands does bother me a little bit. So there we go. So the only thing left that I have to do is I have to, continue to futz around with those pieces, those 4 pieces. And then I have to paint them and put some wax on them. And then I can hang this up. I might put some, some of this area I'm not crazy about, but there's nothing I can do about it. It was I don't really use these things that often, so they're drying out, so the distressed ink, because again, this is more of a paper crafter type thing than what I do. Because if I'm trying to distress something, I will probably paint it, because you can't use those things on it. But that's okay, it's a little interesting. And I don't think I can get any of that off. And my paintbrush is filled with paint. Thank you, Shannon. So I think I did pretty good with the chat today. I was watching the chat. Thank you, Ashley. I was watching the chat a little bit more. Does that come off a little bit? Nah, it doesn't come off. Okay. We'll figure something out. I just don't like it in that area, and I want to add a little bit more there, but I might start, in some of the areas, but I might just do it with paint. Thank you, Teresa. So now, thank you. Okay. This is pretty much done, and it's already got that hanger on it. So, and I can keep looking at it and see what else it needs. And if maybe I can match the paint color. And just, I think I can match the paint color of this. I used to be pretty good at matching paint colors, not so much anymore. Wait, where'd the rag go? Lost the rag. How did I lose the rag? All right, get the paper towel. Thank you, Joanne. Thank you, Barbara. Just trying to clean some stuff off. Let's turn off this light. Let me see if I can get this light without knocking something off again. Turn off this light. Thank you. Okay, and switch over. Yep. Okay, I mirrored it. I've been doing that recently, trying to mirror it so that, let's get the chat back up. So that this hand is my right hand. I don't know what it looks like on the screen to you, but it looks better for me. Having some coffee. Coffee. I know. I'm a New Yorker, born and bred, with the accent. City New Yorker, I should say. I don't think people out here have the same accent. Okay, so we are done for another Tuesday live show. Yay! Hopefully I'm going to get the fabric. They did ship it, so hopefully I can get the fabric so I can finish that, because that would be one for, you know, off my desk. I just want to get things done. I don't. So I was thinking, just to finish that conversation, because I know I'm squirreling around. So I was thinking of trying that, Joanne. Maybe making some things that are a little bit. I'm getting all the cameras. Good night, Teresa. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Have a good evening. And thanks for coming in, sweetie. I was thinking maybe, you know, but I don't really know, because I don't work fast. That's the thing. I have to grade some essays. Ugh. Okay. All right. You know, Rory called me the other day because they were doing a part, the 8th graders were doing a part of social studies. And, you know, so she called me while she was in class. So she put me on speaker. So I heard all the kids. Trying to forget who they are, but you didn't hear me say that. Because usually I do. It's very embarrassing. There are kids that are working in Key Food that I know, I used to know, and I have no idea what their names are, because I forget them very quickly. Let's see. So, what was I saying? Who knows what I was saying? Oh, so tomorrow we're going to do a little bit more Christmas decorations, getting this, that, you know, getting some things, because even though I packed them up nicely, some of the stuff needs a little attention, so I will do that. And my gosh, I hate this paper clay on my fingers. Okay, so that's about it. So I'm so glad that everybody came in. Thank you for coming in. Very relaxing tonight, even though I was messing up right, left, and center, but it was very relaxing, so I'm very glad. I hope the artist likes the frame that I made for her picture. And that's about it for me. So good night, everybody. Good. Nobody knows. Good night. I love you ladies. I really do. Let's see. I have no idea what I'm going to do next Tuesday. If you have any ideas, you can put them, you know, message me or something like that. Let's see what we can come up with. I know I was looking at the what I get a lot of views for, and I get a lot of views when I needle felt or if I'm doing something with polymer clay. But I don't do a lot of, you know, if a project I'm doing needs needle felting or needs polymer clay, that's when I sculpt. So this is just a, you know, I'm doing some stuff for the home. Because I can't do anything further. I could start other projects, but I have enough projects started and I didn't want to start anymore. Got a message and thought June was saying goodbye. Yes, I am going to be saying goodbye right now. Thanks again for everybody coming in. It was a lovely evening, very relaxful for me. I really got to see the chat tonight, which I always like to do because I know I was missing some chat messages because I watch my videos the next day to see what I've missed. And sometimes the chat doesn't come up on YouTube until they say within 24 hours. So I have to wait a while to see it, but I like to look at it to make sure, because the only way that you can try to be better is to watch. This is what I heard from this guy who's got a lot of subscribers, is to watch and see how you can make yourself better. So one of the things I've been trying to do is make sure I don't miss anybody and have them have comments and I don't get to say anything to them. So with that said, thanks for coming in again. Good night. I love you all. And as always, have fun creating beauty. Good night, ladies and gents, if you're still here.